Welcome to lesson number 4. In the previous lesson, we discussed the 10,000 hours and we defined the exact time that it's going to take us to reach the end goal that we set for ourselves by reverse engineering what we want. In today's lesson, we're going to discuss intelligent consumerism, meaning how we spend both our money and time as it affects our journey. Right? So now that we've defined that it's going to take us 10,000 hours, we know that we don't have too much wiggle room to do things that aren't helping us on this journey. For example, with the app on the iPhone, we can check how much time we're spending on certain apps, right? So if I go to my phone and I see 4 hours a day on Instagram, then when we're relating that to intelligent consumerism, is that the most intelligent way to spend my time if I know it only takes me 5 hours and 42 minutes per day to master a skill in just 5 years, right? So if I'm spending 4 hours on Instagram every day, you can see where, you're not setting yourself up for success. And so in terms of the monetary aspect of intelligent consumerism, then we can relate it to our skill and our journey that we want to master, right? So if you're a photographer and you're putting in this amount of time to master photography or videography, right? Then there's a few key elements that you need, which can be lighting, cameras, mics, tripods, all of these different things, as well as programs, right? Like Photoshop, Adobe, Illustrator, etc. So when it comes to intelligent consumerism, in this example, we want to set aside a budget just for the 10,000 hours, right? Exactly for what we want to do. Therefore, we can now reevaluate our eating habits, right? Any vices we may have, whether that's, gambling or just materialism, buying things that we don't really need. And again, eating unhealthy is a very big one because remember, this journey of 10,000 hours, you're going to need all of the energy and focus. So if you're then taking your money and buying sweets or eating things that's going to lower your energy, then don't you think it's going to be a lot harder for you on this path of every day I'm putting in 2 hours and 42 minutes, right? Because now you're sluggish, you're tired, you're spending time on Instagram while you're eating sweets, right? So now you're not even helping yourself. So intelligent consumerism, we just want to evaluate how we're spending our time and our money. The time is extremely key because who you spend your time with also will affect your mood, your energy, and your commitment to that journey, right? So if you understand that you're going to be laser focused and you want to be successful, then if you're spending 3 hours, 4 hours a day, right, with people who have a totally different mindset and you're just, talking about people or things that don't have anything to do with your, self-improvement or reaching your full potential, then you have to kind of re-establish, boundaries with your time and your energy. Because if you go around people who are going to, extract energy from you, then when it goes back to you in solitude, committing to your 10,000 hours, you're not going to have that same drive anymore, right? So again, we're going to evaluate our spending habits, and that can be anything from the recurring subscriptions we have that we no longer use. We want to evaluate that because that's $20 here, $40 here, right? That adds up. So now let's say we take those subscriptions, $100 a month, and now we put it on a program that allows us to develop a skill, right? Or learn even faster than what we're doing now. And in terms of the time, again, are we watching too much television? Are we just streaming, random videos on YouTube for our entertainment? Because right now in our society, we have an overload of information, but more so an overload of wanting to be entertained, whether it's Snapchat, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, right? Clubhouse. You have all of these different things vying for your attention, which takes your time away from the 10,000 hours, right? Mastering the skill, developing the 14X for your life that we're all here to do together, right? On this journey. So again, make a list, just a simple piece of paper, get up your bank statements, pull out your phone, look at the apps that you're spending the most time on, and figure out which apps you can replace those with. Look at your subscriptions, look at the money you're spending definitely on food, right? Because that's the energy that we need to actually commit to this journey. And once you take a look at that, you'll say, okay, these are ways I can improve by simply changing where I'm spending time or simply changing where I'm spending money, right? And then we want to redirect that time and money into the places that's going to elevate us to the next level. So again, it's just a simple reevaluation of our current life, the money and the time, and we're going to redirect it to help us. So in the next lesson, we're going to cover books and how to actually read with purpose and intention. That way we kind of use it as our guide along this journey. So we'll see you in the next lesson.